Hello and welcome back. We're here on April 1st, 2022. It is April Fool's Day, as you all know. But in honor of the day, I planned on reviewing the essential Weird Al Yankovic by Weird Al Yankovic. He has had a successful career in song parodies over the years. I feel this was a great compilation of 38 of his songs over the years. If you're unaware of the essential albums, they're practically like 40 hits or popular songs by a particular artist. Now I'll move on and hop into whoever I would like to talk about today. I'll try and keep the tracks I hit on short and sweet, as again, there are 38 tracks on here, and I like to try and cover at least half these, maybe a little less. And I'm really unsure if I will talk about all 38 tracks, but I may hit on some of the others I didn't originally plan on hitting on. Again, this is a compilation album of his. I believe this is the second or third compilation album of Weird Al's. Then this was released on October 27th, 2009. This whole compilation has a runtime of about 2 hours and 33 minutes on the physical copy, which, I have here. Disc 1 has 20 tracks and a runtime of about 1 hour and 17 minutes. Disc 2 contains 18 tracks and has a runtime of about 1 hour and 16 minutes. Disc 2 is just slightly shorter than Disc 1 by like 10 seconds, without rounding these times to the nearest minute. You guys are probably gonna be like, no, really? No, duh? But this compilation unfortunately doesn't include any tracks from the albums he released in the 2010s, this past decade. However, it looks like it contains some of his more popular songs he released from his albums between the 80s and 2006. I originally was planning on, listing every single album he released between, those times right here, but I'm like, nah, I won't bother doing that and waste like 20 seconds here in the video, but it is what it is. If you guys want me to name every single album between, like 1980 and 2006 he released, I will do that in a separate video, and who knows, I might edit this video just shoving myself in between, that little time of when I said that. I will, however, try and quickly go through all the parodies on this album, and I'll try to keep this short, while trying not to take up as much time, but here they are in order. So, again, in order, they are Another One Bites Dust by Queen, then the medley Polkas on 45 contains the following tracks: Barrel Polka by Jaromir Vejvoda, hopefully I pronounced the name correctly, Joko Homo by Devo, Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple, Sexy I'm a by Berlin, Hey Jude by the Beatles, LA Woman by the Doors, In a Gala da Vida by Iron Barfly, Hey Joe by the Jimi Hendrix Experience, Burning Down the House by Talking Heads, Hot Blood by Foreigner, Bubbles Entwine by Bob Calamy, Every Breath You Take by The Police, Should I Stay or Should I Go by The Clash, Jumpin' Jack Flash by The Rolling Stones, My Generation by The Who, and lastly, Ear Broker Polka by Al himself. Continuing on, we have Beat It by Michael Jackson, Jeopardy by the Greg Kihn Band, Lola by the Kinks, One More Minute, which is a style parody of Elvis Presley Like You Do Up, Like a Virgin by Madonna, Dare to Be Stupid. It is a style parody of Devo. Dog Eat Dog is a style parody of Talking Heads. La Bamba is by Los Lobos, and I believe it's also a version by Richie Valens. Melanie is an original song. Bad by Michael Jackson. UHF is another original song on here. The Biggest Ball of Twine in Minnesota is a style parody of Harry Chapin and Gordon Lightfoot. Trigger Happy is a style parody of The Beach Boys and Jane and Dean. Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana. You Don't Love Me Anymore is another original. And there's a couple more originals on here as well, just knowing that real quick. Under the Bridge and Give It Away by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Frank's 2000-inch TV is a style parody of Rem's early work. MacArthur Park by Richard Harris. Since You've Been Gone is also an original. Gangsta's Paradise by Coolio featuring LV. Lump by the Presidents of the United States of America. Everything You Know Is Wrong is a style parody of They Might Be Giants. The Night Saying Went Crazy is a style parody of Black Gold by Soul Asylum. Your Horoscope Today is a style parody of Third Wave Ska. It's All About the Benjamins, rock remix by Puff Daddy. American Pie by Don McLean. Albuquerque is a style parody of The Rug Burns. I Want That Way by Backstreet Boys. Bob is a style parody of Bob Dylan. Hardware Store is another original song seen on here. Alsuria is a style parody of Rage Against the Machine. American Idiot by Green Day. Pancreas is a style parody of Brian Wilson. Don't Download the Song is a style parody of 1980s charity songs. Writing by Chamillionaire featuring Crazy Bone. And lastly, Trapped in the Closet is a parody from R. Kelly, and it contains an interpolation of Black Dog by Led Zeppelin. Now that I've went through all that and probably 5 minutes of the video, let's hop into the tracks. I'll try and hit on 5 or 6 from each disc so you can hear my thoughts coming from, both discs themselves, and I may throw in a couple extra, who knows. We kick off this whole compilation album with another One Rides the Bus. This is one of his oldest songs. From what I've heard through videos online, is that he, I believe he originally recorded this song on a cassette tape in his bedroom. And this is also the original recording that appears on here as well. I loved this parody. I loved his vocals. I feel, in a way, it has quirky and funny lyrics. I also, likes the little echoing in the background. Uh, Overall, kind of a nice parody. On 45 is only melody track on this whole album. He had fans choose which medley should appear on here. I loved how he makes these tracks work and flow into one another. Eat It is the first of two Michael Jackson parodies. I love how he took part of the track and turned it into a food parody. I agree with the lyrics he has here. You shouldn't be too picky about what you eat, as there's other people out there who would love to have it. Whether, they can't afford it or, whatever their circumstance may be. Now, some of the lyrics from that track. Don't want no Captain Crunch, don't want no Raisin Bran. Well, don't you know that other kids are starving in Japan? So eat it. Just eat it. Lasagna is yet another food parody we see. I didn't think it was too bad of a parody, but in a way, I feel it might be one of his most forgettable, as I feel he has more well-known parodies. Out is the second Michael Jackson parody he has. I enjoyed this one as well. I feel he brings this, Jackson song down and just nails it. Smells Like Nirvana is a parody of how you can't understand the lyrics, and Smells Like Teen Spirit with how Kurt Cobain's voice sounds during the track. I feel like he does a great job poking fun of Kurt while not making it, go over the top. So yeah, perfect little track here. And again, just kind of like nails it and pokes fun. And now I'm hopping over to the second disc. I'm going to start us off with Amish Paradise, and it is one of the few rap songs L has parodied. I feel this was a decent parody, as he does have some decent vocals here. I also like how, in a way, he presents how Amish life is, and, just pokes fun at how they don't use, phones and have all these fancy luxury items as pretty much everyone else in the world does, like you and me. Won't be possible to do this sort of thing if I was living, with the Amish lifestyle. Gump isn't too bad of a parody. I love the little pokes and stabs at the movie character Forrest Gump during this, trick. Loved his vocals, loved how he chose, this kind of a rock song to talk about Forrest Gump. The Saga Begins is the second Star Wars parody he has. On the first disc, he has Yoda, and I feel like that was decent song parody, Yoda. But returning over to The Saga Begins, I thought was a decent track, decent, interpretation of American Pie by Don McLean. And overall, I didn't think it was, too bad of an interpretation of the films either. So, there's... I'm gonna buy this off eBay. Caught for sale. eBay is another one of my favorites on this compilation. I love how it's presented, I love his vocals, and I like how he called it a worldwide garage sale, as, you can get pretty much anything you're looking for from someone across the world. I feel like he kills it in White and Nerdy. He has some great flows, some great rhymes. I loved how he kept up with, threat verses, as well as, making fun of, nerds and saying, how smart they are and whatnot. I'll close us out with Trapped in the Drive-Thru. It is one of the longest tracks on here, coming in at like 10 minutes and 50 seconds. I didn't feel like it was too bad of a parody, but at some points I felt like it made this parody seem kind of dragging on in a way, kind of like stretched out. But overall, I didn't think it was too horrible of a parody. My favorite tracks include White and Nerdy, Canadian Idiot, eBay, Amish Paradise, Smells Like Nirvana, Fat, and Eat It. I'll be giving this album a 5 out of 5. I feel like it was a solid album. There were some points where I thought it could have been better, but overall, Weird Al never disappoints me. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. So go ahead, feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments, as, you know, I kind of like seeing, what you guys have to say about my review, if you agree or disagree with me, as well as what you guys think about each album I talk about. I probably drug this video out a little longer than I should have. Next week I'll start upon finishing my Taylor Swift albums and review Reputation. I was going to wait until she re-released her remaining albums, but I also want to try and finish all the albums I own a physical copy of, so I decided to just go along and finish her albums up. So yeah, that'll be next week.